It's okay not to have it figured out. Even me, who is 17 years old, a lot of people would say that somebody my age is not meant to have it figured out whatsoever. And the reality of it is that even though I know I'm so young, I still really put a lot of pressure on myself in a sense to me not having things figured out just in life. And I'm still trying to figure out, like, what I want to do in life and things of that nature. And basically, why I'm even making this video is because I'm sure there's a lot of people, a lot of you out there that are in the same boat as me. You think that you're losing time and that you're on this like constant battle in your head that things are just so terrible, or they're not falling in line how you'd like it to. And I'm literally just saying that this is all in your head, and that unless you are super late in life, which most of the people that are even seeing this are not, then it really isn't too late, and you're probably more in the early stages of your life. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's great to have those goals and everything and want to have it figured out, but the reality of it is most people don't have their lives figured out even by like age 30. It's just a normal thing. Now, the earlier you can figure out your life, the greater, obviously, but don't get too hard on yourself just because you don't have things figured out. So, yeah, and I should probably take my own advice, but I probably won't. Um, but yeah, even me, like, most people probably think it's like that I'm actually doing a lot better than most people my age because I actually have an idea of what I want to do. Most people that are 17 have no clue what they want to do with their life, and that's actually pretty normal. I would say in that sense I'm an outcast. I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody or anything like that, but I would say in that sense I am pretty much an outcast. Not many people my age know what they want to do with their life. And some people might say that I think I know what I want to do, but that's actually not what I want to do. Whatever. We'll see how my life plays out and go from there. But as far as I know, in my head, I know what I want to do. I know how I want to get started into doing things and anything, right? But no, honestly, it's really, it is okay to not have stuff figured out. Just ride the wave, and I promise you, like, take a look at yourself and just give yourself some time to think about what you really want to do, because the last thing you want to do is be way too quick to do things and then just fails miserably. So give it some thought, actually think about what you're going to do with your life, and then take action. I think taking action before thinking about it is probably a terrible thing to do. So just think about the things that you want to do with your life and then go from there. So if you're young like me, whether you just got out of high school or whatever, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Don't feel like that the world is going to end because you don't have everything figured out. Because in reality, it is okay. There's a lot of people out there like you, and like I said, just ride the wave. Everyone is a part of the same game. It's a game called life. You're all a part of it. We all are. We're all have similar situations. We all have different situations. But most people, it's way worse in your head than what it actually is. Like, I'm 17. I am not supposed to have stuff figured out. So the fact that I even have an idea of what I want to do with my life is already greater than 90% of the population. So with that being said, just learn to like lay off yourself a little bit. I think it is good, in my opinion, to have a little bit of pressure on yourself, because it gives you that, that boost that most people don't have when they're people like me or my age or even older. The age really doesn't matter. It's good to have that boost, to have that drive to do things that you want to do and actually start, where I was just constantly thinking about it, and then you kind of just like fall off the train. And what I'm saying is, like, if you have an idea to start a business, it's good to have that boost of wanting to start it, even though you might not start it at the time you are now. That's okay to not have it figured out. That's the whole part of it. All your successful people, they did not have it figured out when they first started. They just did not. They learned through the process. So that's what I'm saying. It's okay not to have it figured out. Mistakes are going to be the reasons why you succeed. Everybody who has succeeded in life, none of them have not made a mistake. All of them make mistakes. It's a normal thing. So I'm telling you, bro, just play the game. Play the game. Play the game of life. Let it flow. God, I don't care if you have a religion. I don't care if you have a religion, right? And this is gonna make no sense because you're like, oh, I don't care if you have religion. Well, some people don't believe in God. Look at it this way, right? Even if you don't believe in God, just hear me out. Even if you don't believe in God, put it in your head, right? Think of it through like a Christian's perspective or any religion that has a higher power that's involved, right? The idea of that there's a path out there for you. Think of it like that way. There is a path out there for you that you are meant to go down. And you're only going to find out what can happen if you go down that path that God is planning to send you down. So that's what I mean by ride the wave, play the game of life. Like, just play it and go with the flow. Stop being so like angsty or like anxious about your future. Take a step back, take a deep breath, and just breathe. Live in the moment. You know, you hear it all the time, but once again, just like when everybody tells you when you get a job, make sure it's something you love so that you're not miserable. It's the same thing like that. It's so commonly said, but nobody actually listens to it, right? No one listens. Some people do, and those are usually the people that end up having a higher quality of life because they listen to what the people say. Because the people telling you this didn't listen to this. That's why they're repeating this statement. Find a job, find a career that you're actually going to enjoy. If you care about the money, cool. Then find a job that pays you well, or you know is going to pay well in the future, you know, whatever. But besides the money, make sure it is a job that you like. And in my opinion, make sure it's a job that you like the job. There's a lot of jobs out there that suck ass and you hate it. But the only reason why it's somewhat fun doing is because of the people there, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but what I'm saying is your all-time career that you want to do in your entire life, make sure it's something that you actually like to do. I feel like because no matter what people you put there, whether it's people you hate or people that you like, at least the job part is something you'll actually enjoy. If you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to like if you work at a job right now and you hate it like I personally do, but the people there make it a lot better. They make it more fun. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying like your all-time like career, like the career you could go for 50 years of your life, half your life going into this career. Whatever that is, make sure it's something that you actually like to do it. Not just rely on the people around you, because those people are going to get up and they're going to go. It happens all the time. It happens at my job. People that I like to work with, they get up and leave, and they find other stuff that they want to get involved to and go down their other chapter of their life, you know, go down the other road. So that's what I'm saying. Whatever job, whatever career that you want to go for, make sure it's something you actually like to enjoy the work. If you like writing, try to become an author. Try to become a book writer. Maybe an illustrator if you like to write or like draw. Stuff like that. The work you will enjoy. Now, not everyone's going to have that blessing. Some people are born with different, different upbringings. Some people are just born with it. And that, once again, that's the game. That's the game of life. Now, I don't think that is an excuse for those people to not try. I think you should. I think those people should try harder than anybody else. And those usually are the people that will make it out before people that, like me, I mean, I don't live in like a rich house or like a rich community or anything, but I would say I am more blessed than most people. I'm in middle class. I would say I'm more blessed. But those people that are just have less opportunities than I do, those are gonna be the people that really have to try hard, and most of the time, that will build up that grit for them to try hard for the rest of their lives, and then they'll never take it for granted. So those are the people that really have even more of a reason to strive for that success, right? Because they didn't grow up with it. So what I'm saying is, you don't have an excuse. Do what you want to do. People are going to tell you, yeah, but we need these. Yeah, but we need fast food workers. Yeah, but we need cashiers. But if you do not think that is for you, then it is not for you. If you want to work at that job for like a certain period of time, make a little bit of money, save it up, or whatever you want to do, then sure, do it. That's what I'm doing. But what I'm saying is, your all-time career, don't listen to the bullshit of people telling you that you have to work a certain job or it's unrealistic to do the job you want. It's not unrealistic. Sure, becoming an astronaut is very rare to see, but the reason is because people do not stick with it for that long. Real estate agents, most of them are unsuccessful because they don't see money in their account within a certain time frame, so they give up on it. That does not mean that you're in that percentage. You could be outside the percent. So, if it's something you want to do, at least give it a chance. Like, that's literally all I'm saying. Give it a somewhat of a chance, a minimum. Even if it's like a half-ass chance. But if you really want to do this thing, go all in. Try it. If you want to be safe, to work that job, you might hate it, but work that job for just a little bit of extra money, but then just put your time in on that thing that you want to do for the rest of your life, something that's going to make you happy. I'm telling you, you need to strive for that higher quality of life. The money is great, but what's greater is enjoying the job that you do. And you're going to get negative people that are going to tell you that you're never going to love your job. That's why it's a job. You're going to hate your job all the time, but I just don't believe that. You're really going to sit here and tell me that NBA players hate their job, NFL players hate their jobs, YouTubers hate their jobs, all these people that people strive to be, they all just hate it? I mean, yeah, they have their own problems, and some of them probably do hate it, I won't lie. But that doesn't mean that has to be you. If that's something you want to do, then go do it. But don't listen to people that tell you that you're meant to do this specific thing. You're only meant for that if you feel like that is your purpose. Other people should not have the ability to dictate your life. That is your life. They have their own. Let them. Most of the time they don't even have their own life figured out. So why are you listening to them anyways? Why are they dictating yours? If they can't figure their own life out, why are you giving them the opportunity to dictate your life? It doesn't make any sense. So just realize, take a step back, really think. And just like, if you're like me and you just got out of high school, or maybe you just got out of college or something, if you want to go for that career instantly, do it. By all means, do it. You'll be ahead of most people. But don't feel like you're going to be held back because maybe you want to enjoy life for a little bit. And what I'm saying is, people talk about gap years, but I'm saying, like, if you want to travel a little bit, work like a simple job, save up some money, and just go take a trip. Because that it might be the key to what you need to figure out what you want in life. Go explore a little bit. The earth was created, and you live here, why would you not want to explore at least some of it? Even if you're not like a typical traveler, just go to one state or one location or one country that you've maybe seem a little interested in. Go experience their culture. Go experience new people. Bring some friends with you that want to go on the same journey as you. And I'm telling you, dude, just get a different perspective on your life. Come back, and then after having that experience, now really think about, is this what I want to do? What did this do for me? What did I learn? Is this driving me to go for my career more? Because there's trips I've been on that it just unlocked a thing in me. It's this is way different than my hometown. this really makes me want to get out of my hometown. Not because I hate the people or I hate my family, but I just don't think this town offers what I want to do, you know? And that's how a lot of people are. And some people stay in their hometown for the rest of their lives. I know a lot of people like that. Do I think I'm personally going to do that? No. I like my hometown. It's cool and all. It's really boring, but I need a sense of change. That's what I need. But right now, I don't have that stuff figured out yet. But I know in my future, as I get older and I plan on moving out, I want to get away. And you might be in that same boat. But I'm telling you, just, it's okay not to have that stuff figured out yet. You have your whole life. You know, you don't have a lot of time. I mean, you do, but at the same time you don't, because time just goes different. Time just goes by different speeds. Like, it feels like it goes by slow sometimes. It goes by really fast other times. So it's different for everyone. But just realize that it's okay. It's okay to not have stuff figured out yet. You're fine. You're probably in the same boat as me. You really want to do great things for yourself, and that's cool. But sometimes you got to take a step back and really think on what you want to do. And think, is this little break that I want to take going to be beneficial for me, or is this holding me back? Some people might think that, like, me taking a trip in the summer is a waste of time and a waste of money. But to me, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to get that, pressure off my chest and just to go out there, explore the world a little bit, and just enjoy life for just a week, 2 weeks, whatever. But just a little bit of time to get my head off of that and just give me a clean slate. But that's what I made this video for. I know a lot of you are probably in the same boat as me, older, younger, same age. But just realize that it really is okay not to have it figured out. And most people don't. They really don't. Even when they're on the thing that they want to do and that they've wanted to do their whole lives, even when they start, they still might not have it figured out. That's the whole part of the game. The game is you not knowing what you're doing, but you're staying involved and you're learning about this and getting better at it through time and experience. And if you're able to have the ability to stay consistent with it, even with those challenges and obstacles, those are the people that get rewarded because they stay so long with that thing and they believe in this so much. Those are the people that become successful. They work hard. Maybe they have a talent. Maybe they're smarter than others. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're normal. Maybe they failed all their classes in high school. Maybe they passed all their classes in high school. Everyone's different, but they stayed with it. They believed in themselves. But at the end of the day, they all at some point had no idea what they wanted to do. It just happened. They did it. It worked out, and that's what happened. That's life. Just play the game. Chill, play the game, take a step back sometimes. It's great to have that future mindset, but live in the present. Live in the present. Just for a little bit. But that's all I really wanted to say. But as always, life isn't too short to make change.